Yo, what's going on, guys? Jaboosle here, back with another highly requested Combat Master video, and I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know what is going on with Combat Master right now. I'm sure many of you have already seen that the season battle pass got another 40 days added to it after we already waited another 40 days like twice. So at this point, it's like 3 months behind. This thing has been here for forever, and so I know a lot of you guys want to know exactly what is going on with Combat Master and when is this season 2 update finally dropping. Is there any updates coming before that and all that stuff? So I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know exactly what's going on. So I'm just going to be jumping into a match here and just playing and just sort of doing a live commentary, letting you guys know exactly what's going on with this game, because at this point I'm sure many of you guys are wondering, like, why are we not getting communication from the developers, and what is going on with the update? Why are these big updates taking such a long time to finally come out? And apparently there's a lot of stuff happening in the background right now, and so I think this is going to be the main reason why we don't really get that much communication from the developers themselves. It feels like the content creators more than anything are kind of carrying the communication when it comes to Combat Master for the last year or so at this point. And so apparently there's a lot of stuff happening in the backgrounds right now that is keeping them from being able to deliver on some of these updates that they've been promising for so long. Friend of the channel, ABXY, actually just made a video talking about this very same situation, and he actually had a talk with Alpha Bravo, the main developer and owner of Combat Master, and apparently Alpha gave AB a lot of new exclusive info, which unfortunately AB cannot share right now because Alpha asked them to keep it a secret. But it seems like there is a lot of stuff in the works right now for this game. It's just, unfortunately, they can't really show it right now because it's not ready, or it's supposed to be a surprise, things like that. But one thing that AB did mention in his video is the fact that Alpha has gone on record saying that apparently they're trying to find more help to actually help with the development of Combat Master, but they're actually having a hard time with finding more developers and more people to handle this game and stuff. And if you guys didn't already know, Combat Master is ran by a small indie team, and this is one of the reasons why these updates have taken such a long time to actually come out. And so it makes sense that they're trying to get more people onto the team, but for whatever reason it seems like they're really struggling to actually fill those positions. But that was a very interesting revelation. I did not know they were actively trying to make the team bigger, and I did not know that there was any issues with them actually finding new members and stuff. So if you're wondering why are these updates taking so long, it's probably that reason. It's probably because they just don't have enough people, and they just for some reason cannot find the right people to help them with this game. Now when it comes to this season 2 update, of course there is no actual release date or anything like that. It seems like they're basically delaying it indefinitely. Every time they add 40 new days to the battle pass, it just goes to show that, you know, these release dates that they give out pretty much mean nothing at this point, and that battle pass as well, when it comes to that battle timer, when it comes to the amount of days that are available for it and stuff, that also pretty much means nothing at this point. You know, at any time they can decide, let's add another 40 days, let's go ahead and delay this even further. So I would not actually hold that to any type of confirmation that the season 2 update is coming on a specific date or anything like that, because at this point that number means nothing. Now when it comes to any updates coming before the actual big season 2 update, the battle royale update and all that, Alpha Bravo has gone on record saying that there is going to be a smaller update coming out before then. He actually told me this maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I think I made a video on it, I can't quite remember, but he basically went ahead and told me this in a live stream. He told me that in about 2 weeks time we should get a new mini update for the game. However, this was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and that update of course is still not here, so even that little mini update is already late and seems to have been delayed or something. But he did go ahead and confirm with ABXY in AB's video, basically saying the same thing he told me, that there is going to be a smaller, less significant update than the big battle royale one, and that should be coming very, very soon. So hopefully that does come soon, because even that update itself, even though it's supposed to be a small one, even that one is delayed at this point. Now when it comes to the topic of is Combat Master too late, honestly I think they kind of are. I think that at this point there are other games that are coming out now that just are going to be competing directly against Combat Master, and unless Combat Master can do something significantly different when it comes to its update schedule, I think they're not going to be able to compete. You know, we have a lot of shooting games coming out on mobile soon. We have Undawn, we have of course the Division Resurgence, Rainbow Six Mobile, we have Project Bloodstrike, Warzone Mobile. There's just going to be a lot of competition. All of these games are going to be competing for your gaming time, and I think if Combat Master wants to be the one that stands out above all of these, it's going to need to do something different. They can't be taking 6, 7, 8, 9 months to release a single update and then basically have no new content afterwards. We've been on this same battle pass for, it feels like, most of this year at this point, and I feel like if they want to do something, if they want to be able to capture our screen time and they want to be able to take us away from some of these other games that are coming out, they're going to need to do something different, whether that's get more employees or work on smaller updates instead of these huge big ones. I don't know what it is, but they need to do something different. And at the same time too, one thing that I have a very big issue with right now when it comes to the game is not even the lack of updates, but the lack of communication and the lack of any significant changes to the actual game itself. Stuff that we shouldn't have to wait for, you know, a huge update or anything like that. For example, people have been asking for movement changes for so long. That should be something that could be in a small update that could drop within, you know, a week or two from now. But this is something that has been going on for the last year and so, and it still has not been addressed. Another thing is, for example, the profanity filter. I've actually messaged the devs privately before, letting them know that it's very easy to make a name in game with like something racist or a slur or something like that. This is absolutely not acceptable. I've gone ahead and let them know that they should have some type of system that does not allow this to happen, and they've told me that they would go ahead and fix it, but they have not done it. As you guys can see here, I went ahead and took this from the world chat. It's just people advertising hacks, it's people using slurs and racism in chat, and this goes completely unsolved and unchecked because it feels like the development is just so hands-off when it comes to the core game itself, and I think that's why a lot of these things just go unnoticed for so long. It shouldn't, these are things that should be able to be fixed within a small little mini update. And unfortunately, it seems like we have to wait for these huge updates that take half a year to come out for these things to actually get addressed. And so I would love for them to be more communicative, not only with the content creators, but also with the community directly, and also some of these smaller things that could be fixed in a small little patch. They should get fixed in small little patches. We shouldn't have to wait such a long time for some of these things to be fixed. There's no reason why the world chat should be filled with hackers advertising their hacks. There's no reason why the world chat should be filled with a bunch of people with racist names that don't get banned, that don't get removed from the game and stuff. So these are things that they need to fix desperately, and they need to fix them now. They shouldn't wait until the season 2 update or anything like that. They should be deploying these fixes ASAP. But those are just some of my thoughts right now on the current state of Combat Master. I think at its core, it is a very fun game. I love that I can play this on mobile, on my Steam Deck. I love that it's on PC now. I love that we have that cross progression and cross play and all that stuff. And I do think the developers really care about the community and care about the game. I just think that right now it's kind of being mismanaged, and some things do need to change because there's a lot of other games, like I already mentioned. There's a lot of games coming out soon. There's a lot of games in testing right now. And if Combat Master wants to compete, and if they want to retain this community that they've been able to build, then I think they're going to have to do stuff differently, because at this point, the community is getting tired, the content creators are getting tired of it, and we just want to see this game be as best as it can be. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And with all of that being said, thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.